Sefer Bereishis, Parashat Lecha, 7th Aliyah. I will ratify my covenant between me and you and between your offspring after you throughout their generations as an everlasting covenant to be a God to you and to your offspring after you. And I will give to you and to your offspring after you the land of your sojourns, the whole of the land of Canaan, as an everlasting possession, and I shall be a God to them. God said to Abraham, and as for you, you shall keep my covenant, you and your offspring after you throughout their generations. This is my covenant which you shall keep between me and your offspring after you. Every male among you shall be circumcised. You shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin, and that shall be the sign of the covenant between me and you. At the age of 8 days, every male among you shall be circumcised throughout your generations. He that is born in the household or purchased with money from any stranger who is not of your offspring. He that is born in your household or purchased with your money shall surely be circumcised. Thus my covenant shall be in your flesh for an everlasting covenant. An uncircumcised male, the flesh of whose foreskin shall not be circumcised, that soul shall be cut off from its people. He has invalidated my covenant. And God said to Abraham, as for Sarai your wife, do not call her name Sarai, for Sarah is her name. I will bless her indeed. I will give you a son through her. I will bless her, and she shall give rise to nations. Kings of peoples will rise from her. And Abraham threw himself upon his face and laughed. And he thought, shall a child be born to 100-year-old man? And shall Sarah, a 90-year-old woman, give birth? And Abraham said to God, oh, that Ishmael might live before you. God said, nonetheless, your wife Sarah will bear you a son, and you shall call his name Yitzchak. And I will fulfill my covenant with him as an everlasting covenant for his offspring after him. But regarding Ishmael, I have heard you. I have blessed him, will make him fruitful, and will increase him most exceedingly. He will beget 12 princes, and I will make him into a great nation. But I will maintain my covenant through Yitzchak, whom Sarah will bear to you by this time next year. And when he had finished speaking with him, God ascended from upon Abraham. Then Abraham took his son Ishmael and all those servants born in his household and all those he had purchased for money, all the male members of Abraham's house, and he circumcised the flesh of their surplusage on that very day as God had spoken with him. Abraham was 99 years old when he was circumcised on the flesh of his surplusage. And his son Ishmael was 13 years old when he was circumcised on the flesh of his surplusage. On that very day was Abraham circumcised with Ishmael his son, and all the people of his household, born in his household and purchased for money from a stranger, were circumcised with him.